Please help to me reach 1,000 subscribers. I didn't walk away because my feelings faded. I walked away because, in the middle of yet another tense moment, she looked straight at me and said, "You don't spark anything in me anymore." Like I was a trend she had grown tired of. Like being steady, loyal, and reliable made me defective. That single line didn't just hurt, it rewrote everything I thought we were. I'll be real, we weren't flawless. Not even close. We had stretches of silence, evenings where we barely exchanged more than a few words. I knew the fire wasn't blazing the way it once did, but I assumed that was normal. That long-term love shifts, that comfort replaces adrenaline, that warmth replaces chaos. Apparently, that wasn't the kind of love she wanted anymore. That evening began like hundreds before it. Quiet living room. Tired faces. I mentioned, gently, that we didn't spend much time together anymore. She let out a frustrated sigh, stood up and said almost mechanically, "Maybe we're just done. I don't feel anything with you now. You don't excite me." She said it as casually as someone reading a menu. No emotion, no hesitation. I sat there frozen, unsure what cut deeper, the statement or the ease with which she delivered it. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I didn't try to convince her. I simply got up, walked to the bedroom, packed a bag and headed for the door. She didn't follow. She didn't ask me to stop. Not even a wait or let's talk. A part of me was silently hoping she'd show some fight. But her silence answered everything. So I left. And yes, it shattered me. Not because it was unexpected, because deep down I knew we'd been sliding for a while, but because it forced me to admit I had been clinging to someone who had already drifted away. The days after were brutal. It's unreal how loud quiet can be when you're alone in a new place. Her words became a loop in my head. "You don't excite me." I heard it in the mornings making coffee. In the empty space beside me at night. While scrolling through my phone with no one to message goodnight. I started blaming myself. Maybe I became too dull. Too predictable. Maybe love really does expire. People fed me the usual cliches. You deserve better. She'll regret it. Time heals. But none of those words meant anything at 2 a.m. when I lay awake replaying the slow crumble of our relationship. But pain, strange as it is, either consumes you or reshapes you. Eventually mine began shaping me. I stopped searching for explanations. Stopped dissecting every moment we'd shared. One morning I made breakfast and realized it didn't feel empty anymore. I started exercising again, not to prove anything, just to feel human. I laughed with friends. Went on dates that went nowhere but reminded me of life. And learned that healing doesn't arrive as a dramatic revelation. It shows up quietly. Sleeping through the night. Not checking her social media. Hearing our song, and finally breathing normally. Then, 9 months later, she reached out. Just a simple, "Hey, can we talk?" It hit like a punch. I didn't feel excitement. Or anger. Just curiosity. We met at a small, calm cafe on a Tuesday. She looked different, not drastically but tired. She smiled when she saw me. I didn't return it. We talked lightly at first, awkward and stiff. Then she finally said what she came to say. "I've been thinking about you a lot. I made a mistake." No dramatics. No tears. Just raw sincerity in her eyes. I thought I needed something more thrilling. I thought I was missing out, but no one ever made me feel the way you did. I didn't understand how rare peace was until I lost it. A part of me wanted to ask, "You realize this now?" But I just listened. Then she asked, "Do you think we could try again?" 9 months earlier I would have said yes instantly. I would have taken it as fate giving us another chance. But not now. Not after everything I'd learned. Love isn't enough when it isn't valued. And sometimes people come back not because they choose you, but because they finally understand what they threw away. I had changed. I wasn't the man she walked away from. So I met her eyes, gave a gentle smile and said, "I don't hate you. I really do wish you find what you're searching for. But I'm not someone you return to when excitement wears off." She nodded slowly. She understood. No tears. No hugs. Just a quiet farewell, one that felt like closure instead of heartbreak. I didn't leave because I stopped loving her. I left because I realized I deserved to be chosen, fully, willingly, not tolerated in moments of boredom. So no, I didn't take her back. Not out of spite, but because peace isn't dull. Peace is precious. And now it belongs to me. If anyone has ever made you feel not enough, if someone only appreciated you once you were gone, you're not boring. You're not lacking. You're simply choosing yourself at last. Please help to me reach 1,000 subscribers.